Last time on Dashboard Gamer, we were talking about Insane Clown Posse. We have the Shockumentary DVD and Go.
So I used to own it on VHS, and when I say I used to own it on VHS, I'm like between the ages of like 18 and 23, right? Like I feel like I am the prime age target of the Insane Clown Posse at this point. Right. I own like everything. I know like everything, and my brain just wants to absorb all Insane Clown Posse information that it can, be it true or false. It doesn't matter.
Also, I won.
Yeah, I'm still, honestly, I'm still not doing bad.
I used to be like a repository of information.
You're gonna have to define that word for me.
I used to be
a wealth of knowledge?
A wellspring of just knowledge and information on the Insane Clown Posse back in the day.
Yeah. I used to be as well. Like, it's crazy how once, and I'm not saying this negatively at all. None of this is negative, because this was my life for like 10 years. I think that's a good lifespan for a juggalo, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure there are plenty of people on the internet who, if they haven't already clicked the X button, would be more than happy to disagree with you.
Hey, and that's fine. I mean, that I'm okay with that.
Here's my take on it. If you're gonna hate something, that's fine. Just don't be a dick about it.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. But yeah. So, anyways, back to the Shockumentary. I watched it so many times on VHS. I was terrified my VHS tape was gonna take a shit, and it was gonna be done. You're in the sand trap.
I know. I wanted to use my item, and I stopped before I could.
Oh, I get you. So I was excited. Like, I have long since sold my Shockumentary, all my VHSs. I don't have any of them anymore.
Right.
But
I still have all of mine.
That's awesome. Oh, shit! That didn't do what I wanted it to do. But I was excited to watch it again. And like, man, I can't say that it didn't age well, because, man, the Shockumentary is what it is, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's not like a video game where like, oh man, these graphics are crap now.
Well, it's just like so outdated.
Yeah, but like, man, Vinny the ICP kid.
Yeah.
Oh man, Vinny the ICP kid.
Oh boy.
Just thinking about it. I got 700 million shirts. I can wear a shirt for like 400 weeks without changing it once.
Vinny the ICP kid.
Yeah. Woo!
I don't want these to be... I don't want the last series of stars, like the hole we gotta get into, to be on an angle.
No?
Just so you're aware.
Okay.
That's my scheme.
That's your
Unless
scheme?
you want it up there, because you know it's going to be difficult
want that
for
one?
me. Yeah. Unless you want to...
What do we got here?
That's it. Those two.
That's it? Those two?
Unless you want to be a dick and make it on the angle, so we both got to try to fucking swish it right in.
Well, I'm just trying to see if there's a way I can kind of finagle anything.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what this does.
I don't know if it's going to do much for you.
Woo!
Holy shit. Look at you.
Oh, no! Look at that. It stayed the same. Stayed the same.
No, I got the tornado now.
You had the tornado.
No, I had the wheel.
No, why do you have the tornado now?
I don't know. Did you...
I had the fire, and I still have the fire. What the hell?
I wish I had answers for you.
I don't... There you go. Answers. So, my favorite Insane Clown Posse album now
Right.
is the first of the Bizarre albums.
Okay.
And I can't remember how they were spelt and which one was... They were both spelt wrong, I know that. But the one with, like, Tilt-A-Whirl...
Right.
You know, I hate to say it, but there was definitely a good one, and there was a definitely not so good one.
I liked the one that had... God damn it.
The one that had got. I'm not familiar with that song.
My problem with the Bizarre albums was they both had good songs.
Yep.
And they both had bad songs.
Yep.
And I wanted to take all the bad songs and get rid of them and just make one decent album.
Yeah.
Because, like, I remember I really liked Mr. Happy. Look at you just flying all over the fucking...
Right?
I really liked the Radio Stars song.
Yeah, that's not to say that the other one wasn't good. It just didn't... It felt like the first Bizarre album was the tracks that made it. And then the second Bizarre album were the tracks that didn't quite make it, but we want a second release, so here you go.
I felt like the problem was they stretched Mikey Clark too thin.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, he did both of those Bizarre albums.
Yep.
And he did Twiztid's Freak Show album.
Oh, right,
all
right.
at the same time.
Yep.
And I gotta tell you, I did not like Twiztid's Freak Show album.
Really?
Nope.
I liked it quite a bit.
And the reason I didn't like it is because I didn't like Mikey Clark's production on their stuff.
Okay.
Like, there was a handful of songs on it that were okay. Like, I liked Drunken Ninja Master.
Ooh, that was not on... Was that on Freak Show?
Was it?
That was on, like, Cryptic Collection 2.
Well, then... What am I thinking of? They did one with Shaggy on Freak Show, and I could have sworn it was Drunken Ninja Master.
The one with well, they had one with what's his name? Not Rey Mysterio, but Vampiro. Maybe that was Drunken Ninja Master.
I'm pretty sure it was.
All right, let's go with that. We're calling it Drunken Ninja Master.
I really liked that song. So yeah.
Ooh. Now you know how it feels. Oh, you still have a health though, so I'm gonna come back and sleep, and then you're gonna give it a whirl.
I'm trying to think of anything else. I liked We Don't Die, but I didn't really like it. I just kind of liked it.
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be the single for the album.
Right. Yep.
I can't think of any other songs on that album that I gave a shit about. I liked Most Tasteless better.
Most Tasteless was a fantastic album. And I mentioned this to you and a couple of our other Juggalo friends on Facebook, and I figured this is probably just going to be the best time to mention it on Dash Mode Gaming. But I was, like, I've been listening, I think when I bought The Great Malenko, the album that was just out was The Amazing Jekyll Brothers.
Right.
And so, like, that kind of gives you an idea how long I've been listening to ICP, and I'm 35 now, and I was 35 years old when I realized that on the song Pass Me By, Shaggy 2 Dope says Southwest Ghetto G's, not Southwest Ghetto Cheese. So there you go. I'd take that for what it is. I was today years old.
At the time, my favorite Twiztid album, my favorite Twiztid psychopathic album.
That was a good shot there, bud.
Was Mirror Mirror.
Mirror Mirror. Oh, was that like really short, like EP-ish?
Yeah, it was like an EP. But like the songs that were on it that I liked better than their other stuff that they put out at the time.
Sure.
Ooh,
man!
I could almost reach across here and give you a big old kiss.
That was like my one shot. That was my... You gotta admit, that was a pretty good shot for a one shot.
Boom.
Yeah.
Swish.
Same old story.
Kobe.
Cheese?
Dunked on him.
Kobe Jack. Oh, thought we were talking about cheese yet.
Look at that, 28 to 21.
Jeez. I got a big gap. I got a big spread to cover here.
Alright, let's, oh boy.
Oh, wow.
This looks like a pain in the... Oh, man.
What were they thinking? Well, I mean, I would imagine being a pain in the ass is probably exactly what they were thinking.
I'm gonna take my turn next time on Dash Mode Gaming.
Oh, wow! Hey, we'll see you then.
We'll probably talk about Twiztid some more.
We probably will.
So get ready for that.